Welcome to the Fannattics Show Live, where we talk about anything and everything Magic fan related, not affiliated, on quest to our team's first ever NBA championship. And now to introduce your host of the stream, from Orlando, Florida, y'all know him best, Hollywood!
Y'all already know what's going on. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan, and we are back. We are live. Y'all know it's the start of the video, so it's time to go live and action. Magic fans, we did it. Magic fans, Weltman did it. Now I get it. 4 first-round picks might be a lot. I get it. My initial reaction was we traded our future for this guy, which is true. We traded our picks. We traded Cole. We traded KCP. Got him out the way. Got that KCP contract out of the way. And all of a sudden, your Orlando Magic are now in Eastern Conference Finals contention with a 3-and-D player like Desmond Bane. Now, although Magic fans might be a little... We traded a lot for a buddy that might not be, the number 3 or the number 2 or so on and so... Magic fans, relax. It's just the beginning. We still got more trades to do. I truly believe I don't think this is the only trade that we are going to do. But what I will say is that these picks ain't going to matter. They're going to be in the bottom 20. They're going to be in a time where we're going to be winning games. So it's not going to matter really our picks because they're not going to be worth that much doing so because we're going to be winning games. Desmond Bane is a shooter, an elite defender, and we needed to add a shooter bad. There's not going to be these Paolo double teams, these Paolo triple teams anymore, because guess what? There's going to be guys in the corner. Splash. They're not going to hit off the backboard. Sure, maybe once, maybe twice. It's the NBA. You never know. But a Desmond Bane, it's a great pickup. Magic fans, and I know at first glance, it's we loaded off a lot of picks. And we gave away a fan favorite in terms of Cole Anthony. We gave in a fan favorite in terms of KCP. The picks, I'm not going to lie. A lot of people, including myself, I said the whole KCP experiment just didn't work out and we needed to do better. But what I will say is that, and I'm trying to find it right now. I'm trying to find the stats to show in specific. So we traded our first round pick, number 16 this year. We still have number 25, which is still good. And the most important part before I continue the video is that Anthony Black and Tristan da Silva are still on this team. We did not have to include them into this trade to get somebody like a Desmond Bane, which is honestly great for us because I truly believe Anthony Black, Tristan da Silva are more of a future for us now than those picks would turn out to be. We gave away Phoenix's 2026 first round pick, which that one kind of hurts because Phoenix is going into rebuild mode, so we know that pick is going to be at least in the top 10. So it is a little bit of a depending on how that works out next season. But if they end up getting the 10th pick, I consider that a W. The Magic's 2028 first round pick unprotected, and then the 2030 first round pick unprotected. Magic fans, I get it. I get it that this may be an overload. This may be a, wow, we traded up. In all honesty, we needed to overpay. I don't really see it as an overpay if it ends up working out for us. I would much rather take a player right. We are in a win now situation. I'm going to shout out Orlando Magic Guru because he has told me for the past year and a half, 2 years, we're in a win now mode. We have to take advantage of Paolo and Franz as we have them. And I see that the front office also notices that. I see that with this trade, the front office knows, yeah, our guys got injured this year, but this isn't going to be a regular commodity. Look at how we could have done, and look at who's in the finals right now in an Indiana team and an Oklahoma City Thunder team who just have depth and have great players. Do they have a set lineup of A+, A+, A+? No. But you know what? They got A's, they got B's, maybe a couple C's, but you know what? They're all passing grades, right? So at the end of the day, as long as we get a player who is able to help our three-point shooting and also continue this elite defense in which we bring every game, it's a win-win. And this was that guy. Desmond Bane was that guy who I only saw one person tweet out Desmond Bane. Nobody was talking about Desmond Bane coming to the Magic. Nobody had him in mind. We had these bigger names, bigger contracts. But what I will say is that Desmond Bane on this team is a great pickup only because we needed three-point shooting, which that he covers. We needed defense because we want to maintain, even if we're dishing out players, we want to maintain that defensive, just the defensive notion that we have, that it doesn't matter who's coming in, you know that our defense is going to be on one. And I feel like losing a Cole and a KCP doesn't really damage us defensively at all, in all honesty. But losing that KCP contract, a huge W, and they need more. They need more for somebody like a Desmond Bane. I understand Memphis asking for those 4 picks. Who knows what they asked for originally? But what I know is that final deal is those 4 picks and, of course, KCP and Cole Anthony. Now, I will say this. Cole Anthony is one of the, like, he's like a Polish, what was it? What was Marcin Gortat, or Marcin, right? Marcin Gortat's, the Polish hammer. Cole Anthony was that type of guy. Cole Anthony was that type of, it ain't matter if you Dwight Howard. We get it. You not Dwight Howard. You not that starting center for us. But you know what? You the Polish hammer. And Cole Anthony is that guy who just truly was that fan favorite. He carried us the same way Jalen Suggs does, whether it's on the floor or off the floor. He carried Orlando in 407 in his chest, which I love that I got the pleasure of meeting Cole, and he signed my banner back here. So it just means more to me when we see a player like that leave, because, you know, he was not only a fan favorite, but one of my favorite players. I definitely wanted to keep Cole, but I understand that in order to get better and in order to finally win a ring, we need to make some tough decisions, which I think losing Cole is. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Bane on Magic's is a game changer in the league. I'm telling you right now, Magic, no S. Eliminate that S. But I got you, dog. I feel that. Bane is that guy who truly, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough because, again, the Paolo triple teams are done. The Franz triple teams are done. You triple team those players, we're going to dish it out, and Desmond Bane is most likely going to be that guy who is open, and he's going to spray it on their ass. And I'm telling you right now, seeing somebody who can shoot from that level on our squad just feels great it reminds me of like a Rashard Lewis. Everybody remembers Dwight. Everybody remembers Jameer. But how many people talk about Rashard Lewis? How many people talk about Hito Turkoglu? Those were key guys on those runs. Although, yes, they weren't named Dwight Howard. Those were key guys who were playing and made buckets when we needed them most. And Bane is that guy. Bane is that pickup that I truly believe can just... It's not a catapulting us to a finals, but in a questionable Eastern Conference where Jason Tatum's not going to be playing next year, you have, which is, it sucks, it's terrible, but for us, we have to take advantage of it. The teams do not care when Paolo was injured. Teams do not care when Franz was injured. They came and they wanted to beat us, and they took advantage of that, right? We got to do the same thing in the league. We see that there is a huge opportunity to take throne in the Eastern Conference. You have a Pacer team who's in the finals right now representing our same conference, and Paolo Banchero dropped 50 on them last year. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, I get it. The picks, sure. I was mad originally when I read how many picks would, but if you look at it, the offseason ain't over, and this Magic team just got a lot better. We have the shooter in which we needed. Yes, I get it. Jalen Suggs is not a point guard. We got to address that. We got to address the fact that maybe we do. In my opinion, I think we're getting Colin Sexton. I think at this point, we need to get somebody like that, a true PG, put him in at that number 1 and have been, oh man, it's just a lot that you can do with this squad now. And the off season just started. It's not even nowhere near over. We don't know what else is going to happen in this league. But I am telling you, we didn't want to make moves in the mid-season. This last season coming up, or this last season that just passed, we made no moves in that middle portion of the season, in that trade deadline when we could have got an Anthony Simons, when we could have got somebody else. We didn't. We stayed put. This move is showing us that the front office knows. The front office knows. People are going to overpay this year. People are going to make some drastic changes Before any of that happens, let's go get what we need, which is that shooter, and maintain the defensive presence in which we have. And I think they got a check mark on both with a Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane is the guy who is going to come in. Sure, is he going to win us a championship off rip? Who knows? I'm not going to say no because it's the NBA, but it's most likely not going to be a yes, right? It's going to be one of the pieces, but that's not the sole reason. What's going to happen is when they start, they're not going to be able to control Paolo Banchero. People sleep on how good Paolo Banchero is solely because of the team he plays on. Now that we got some eyes, now that we got a shooter, now that we got people and it's not even over, they're going to start realizing the rebrand, NBA on NBC. I'm telling you right now, and what if KD goes to the Heat? And now it adds this whole, who is the better team in Florida? Because the Magic are going crazy. Who are they going to give up? And KD's price just went skyrocket up. Because if you got this trade for Desmond Bane, you don't think other teams is going to be like, that's KD though. I don't care if he's 70 years old. That's Kevin Durant. I'm telling you right now, I think this was a great trade for us. Although, yes, my initial reaction was like man, we traded a lot of picks. I think the only reason why I was mad at that is because it's not even the picks. It's just I feel like we could have got a better player for that big of a load. But you know what? It is what it is. This the same front office that picked Paolo Banchero when he was projected second, third on everybody's list. It was rare to have Paolo at number one until about, I think it was 10 minutes before the pick that Shams leaked. They're going with Paolo. And everyone was like, yo, this is crazy. What? And I was one of them. I wanted Jabari Smith. Thank God we chose Paolo Banchero. Let the front office cook. Let the front office do what they do. We got the shooter that we needed. Magic fans, we've complained all year about shooting and how KCP just wasn't the right the right pick, the right player, the right free agent that we got. I get it. We swung and we missed on that one. But the fact that the Magic front office had the pair to say, you know what, we acknowledge that this was not the best signing. Get him out of here. Let's get a better one going. Because we need to win now. You have a Pacers team. Sure, OKC just tied it. Sure, it's 2-2. They are 2 wins away against the number 1 team in the whole damn league in winning an NBA championship. 2 games away. I don't care if they lose the series. The fact that they won 2. They won 2 games on their head. They won 1 in OKC. Sure, they just dropped the one in Indiana. But they did what they needed to in OKC. And unfortunately, it just didn't work out for them in Indiana. Those both games. The Pacers are still in it. And Paolo just dropped 50 on them. Paolo just smoked them. Paolo just did his thing. Now we give him a true shooter, not a we hope you can shoot. We pray that it wasn't just that you were on a championship team. We pray that you don't hit the side of the backboard. No, we got a shooter that if he starts missing, we're going to look at him like, bro, you are a shooter. We know you can shoot. And he played for a Memphis team that was, in all honesty, the same level as the Magic. Y'all not winning the championship, but can y'all go on a deep run? Sure. Shout out my boy Figs in the chat, man. I'm telling you right now, if we get a Kobe White, I think that'll also be a great pickup. I think we just need a true point guard. And I thought we were going to get either Kobe White or Anthony Simons during the trade deadline this last season. But, hey, as long as we get a true point guard, and in my opinion, get Wendell Carter Jr. going. Because we need a true big. We already got Mo Wagner. I get it. He tore his ACL, so that's going to be a little rocky of a comeback. But I believe in Mo Wagner, just like I believe in Joe Henry. And I'm telling you right now, Mo Wagner is that guy who's going to come in the game, and he could be our starter if he really felt like it. I get it. The ACL tear is going to pause that for a little second, but he has the potential to be a great big. Now, Wendell Carter Jr., we could trade him off, trade that contract off, and get us another player like either a Kobe White, maybe even bring back Nikola Vucevic from the same team, the Chicago Bulls. We trade Wendell. We trade, I don't know what else we want to trade, but we get a true point guard so that way Suggs does not have to run point. Suggs can be that shooting guard. And it's a win-win for everybody. And this team, the depth that is on this team, It's tough. We did not trade Anthony Black. We did not trade Tristan da Silva. And let me say yet, because we don't know, the offseason just started. Today was day one of a big trade, right? The first Shams bomb of the year. I'm telling you this right now. If we get a true point guard, if we get a true big, we going to the finals. We going to the finals. You look at what happened to a team like New York. They got shooters. They got Mikal Bridges. They had to let go of DiVincenzo, cool, but they still got OG. They still got Cat. They still got Brunson. They still got Hart. They got a good little squad going for them. They got Scoot. They got all them people. Them boys are Deuce McBride. I mean, they got good people. They got good people on that team, and look at how it turned out. I'm telling you, the East is up for grabs because that was a team where everybody thought, Pacers not doing that. Pacers not beating them. Pacers not going to go to the finals over the Knicks. I'm telling you, the East is up for grabs with a Jason Tatum unfortunately going down with an injury, most likely being sidelined all year next year, so that eliminates a huge threat. You got a Knicks team that got... Why did they fire Tibbs? Who knows? I'm not a Knicks fan nor a Knicks supporter, so hey, better for us. But they got a new coach coming in. They got something that... They gonna be nice. They gonna be nice. We know the Knicks is a good team in the East. I gotta give them that. We got the Celtics, who still are a great team with JB, even though we don't know. We don't know. It's too early. It is only June 15th. It is too early to tell how this offseason, how the league is gonna react to this trade, let alone the many other dominoes that are going to fall after this one. And I'm telling you, I think we did a good pickup in Desmond Bane. I think we got a 26-year-old who's about to turn 27 on the 25th, 10 days from now. So he's 27, still young, still ready for this. I'm not going to say a dynasty run. If we win one championship, that's it, bro. That's all we want. We just want one. If we want to win more, hey, bro, I'm chilling. We can win as many as we want. But I'm telling you right now, as a Magic fan who's been alive for 25 years, only seen his team in the finals once, and that was 2009. I'm telling you right now, Magic fans, we got to do something, and this was it. This shows that Jeff Weltman, this shows that Alex Martin's our general manager, this shows that everybody on this front office believes that the Magic could and should win right now. We believe in Paolo. We believe in Franz. And those picks are not going to... This is the thing. As a Magic fan, I've always looked forward to the draft party at Kia Center. I've always looked forward to who we go draft. I've always known the day of the draft. I've always known, I wonder if we're going to trade, so on and so forth. It is weird for me to sit here and say, I don't care about the picks, I don't care about the draft, we got dogs. But you know what? Lo and behold, we here. Because, man, we don't need those picks at the end of the day. Sure, it might have been a little bit of an overhaul. We could have maybe slid away with 2 or 3. But you know what? If that's what it takes to keep an Anthony Black and a Tristan da Silva on the squad, and maybe even keep them for a bigger trade down the line, who knows what could happen. But losing Cole Anthony does hurt. But we lost that KCP contract, KCP in general. Just glad that we got rid of him now, and we didn't just drag it on and just say, no, we didn't make a mistake. You know, this is our guy. No. We made a mistake. We acknowledged it. We got him the hell out of here, and we got a great player in Desmond Bane. In all honesty, sure, might have been a bit of an overhaul, but we need it to get better, and we need it because it's not going to matter when we give them late first rounds in the 20s because we're doing good, because we're going on deep runs, because we might be champions. I'm telling you right now, is this the puzzle piece that we need to move into the championship realm? Who knows? Because we never know how he performs and how he does here in our system. But for a team that needed 3-point shooting, for a team that prides themselves on defense, it's a match made in heaven. It's a match made in heaven. Those triple teams, those double teams on Paolo and Franz will now get eliminated, if not disappear completely, because I'm telling you, if you leave Desmond Bane open, he's finna spray it. This is the arena that got the most lights. Stephen Curry says it. Trae Young says it. All of the greatest shooters in the league right now say it, that they love coming to Orlando because it's one of the brightest arenas in the league. Well, now we got a shooter. And all I'm going to say right now is that Desmond Bane is a great upgrade from KCP and Cole Anthony. I love you, Cole, but I'm telling you, Desmond Bane is a great upgrade as opposed to a KCP. And I'm telling you right now, seeing him in that starting lineup, young, like, we don't got an older head. We don't got somebody who, he's on the tail end. We got a guy who's just peaking. He's just peaking. He might not even be in the peak yet, because we know, and we don't know actually, how he's going to perform with Paolo, with Franz, with Jalen, and the offseason ain't even over. Magic fans, we got to take this as a W. NBA fans, Knicks fans in specific, because I know there's some in the chat. We coming for y'all. The Magic are making moves. The Magic are doing things in which we've never done, because we believe in P5. We believe in 22. We believe in Jay Suggs. We believe in these guys, and I am so glad that we put in the chips on the table and playing. That's the biggest thing. We are playing. It's not that, we just watching. We just looking at the table. I might drop something on the table. We put in the chips down, and that's what I love about this front office. We did it with the Paolo pick, and we're doing it now with this, where we're showing we don't give a damn what the NBA thinks, even our own fans. We believe in this squad. We know what we got, and I'm gonna let them cook. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. This was my initial reaction. Who knows, the offseason is still not over, but stay tuned. We talk about, this is a Magic fan channel, but we talk about anything and everything. NBA related, Magic fan related, y'all already know, on quest to that first ever Larry O'Brien trophy. Man, appreciate y'all for coming in. Desmond Bane on the Magic, what do y'all think? Do y'all think it's a good pick, a bad pick? Does this help us? Does this worsen us? Y'all let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe for more NBA offseason news, trade news, and Magic fandom. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. And like always, that's a wrap, baby. Hollywood, and it's evident I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.